Good morning guys, so today we'll be starting off our video not at the hotel but at Wat Paknam, basically a Buddhist temple here in Bangkok. Before that, we must eat breakfast. So this place we're going to be eating at today for breakfast is Yai Chiwai, or also known as the Lazy Grandmother, which is a direct translation that I made. But basically, they're a typical Thai restaurant. You'll find all sorts of things like fried rice and pad thai and of course kapra kai. Let's go see the order. So for the drinks we have some traditional Thai coffee. Basically it's from what I can gather, it tastes like regular coffee, but there's also like a bit of like the herbal mix in there too. It's really well brewed. Apparently the shop owner himself made this. First dish of the day is fried rice. Nice and simple. As you can see, there's the fried rice over here and a nice egg over here, nice fried egg. And as you can see on the vegetable, there's some pepper that's just slightly doused all over the rice. It smells incredible, I must say. Okay, so here we have some hot siu. As you can see, we also put some pepper on it and some chili flakes, and it smells incredible. Okay, so here we have some kapra mu or pork, and of course there's some rice and some egg. Basically, it's the basil. The basil, of course. Thai basil. Yeah?
Okay.
Juicy. Alright, so we've just finished our breakfast and now we're going to head to the temple. So I believe the temple is across this bridge, and if you look down there, there's the canal that goes under it. Apparently you can see some fish, turtles, whatever, swimming around sometimes. Because what some people do is that they capture these birds, fish, turtles, and then if you pay money to them, you can release them. I think it's something like a good karma sort of practice. So there are some things to note about Wat Paknam Pasir Charon, and basically it is a royal wat, and it is located at the Chao Phraya River, and it's also part of the Mahanikaya fraternity. And the most important thing is that it is the origin of the Dhammakaya tradition, which is a sort of a Buddhist branch that is derived from Thailand. And this temple is huge, in which you will see in a minute. The biggest thing that you notice when you enter the temple is this huge image of the Buddha, also known as Pra Buddha Dhammakaya Tep Mongkon, and was built in 2017 in the honor of a former abbot and the Thai royal family. It stands at 69 meters tall and 40 meters wide, and apparently it is also made of pure bronze. So after taking a bunch of photos of the huge Buddha image, we decided to walk through the main part of the temple. And as you can see, today it was quite a busy day. There was a bunch of monks giving their talks and teachings, and there were a lot of people going around and listening to them. So if you continue walking down the temple road, you will finally come across this. This is what we call a stupa. Basically, it houses relics, and apparently this one houses a genuine relic of the Buddha. So this is the other gigantic structure that you'll see in the Wat, and this is called Maharaja Mongkon, and it is a huge stupa that goes up to 80 meters tall. It has 12 sides, 5 floors, and inside, you'll see later, has an 8-meter glass stupa and Buddha relics too, which is incredible. So there are stairs to go up, but since we are in the modern age, you can just take a lift. At the very top floor of the stupa, we have here another glass stupa, and this one is illuminated by a green light, and apparently encased inside this is the Buddha relic. So if you go outside, there's actually like a place you can go to where you can walk around the stupa edge and you can see everything below as well as everything above, including the Buddha statue and Bangkok's skyscrapers. On the third floor there is a museum, and in this museum we have a lot of artifacts such as old Buddha statues and all sorts of memorabilia. I don't know if I can even call it memorabilia, that sounds kind of odd. But basically, they're artifacts. Old things that they have found and placed in here to be seen by the public. Alright, so after we've washed our hands, just cooled off for a bit at the toilet, we got into our car and we decided, let's have some Chai Kueh. So here we are at this shop, and it's over 100 years old now. And we're gonna buy some of their Chai Kueh. So here is the Chai Kueh. And as you can see, it's basically vegetables, turnips, taro inside of this soft rice ball.
It's a Chai Kueh, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
4 yam bean, 1 taro flavor.
Ooh. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Good?
Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
So after freshening ourselves up at the hotel, we departed for Chatuchak Weekend Market, the next thing on our agenda. If you didn't know, the Chatuchak Weekend Market is the largest and most diverse weekend market in the world and the biggest market in Thailand. So we have arrived at Chatuchak Market. Look down there, basically it's a huge complex of marketplaces. Let's go see what they have to sell. So here is Chatuchak Market. As you can see, some of it is shaded, some of it isn't shaded. So yeah, we check out what they have to offer here. So Chatuchak Market, being the largest in Bangkok, has more than 15,000 stalls, and apparently, according to the statistic from 2019, 11,505 vendors, all of whom are divided into 27 sections. And among these sections include goods like plants, antiques, consumer electronics, cosmetics, pets, food, drinks, ceramics, furniture, home accessories, clothing, books. The list goes on. It's a lot, yeah, but here we are looking through the market. So in addition to the traditional market, there's also the new shopping mall, which is also named, I think, the Chatuchak Mall. But anyways, yeah, this is where all the parking is, all the modern stuff is. So you're gonna use the toilet, or if you want to enjoy the air condition, which is very crucial in times of the year like these, summer, then yeah, go inside. First thing that we got inside this food court at the mall is some seal fan. I don't think I should be calling seal fan. I should probably say roast pork rice. So as you can see, there's the roast pork on top and the rice at the bottom. And honestly, there's some really delicious gravy oozing out from the rice. Just in that, we also have some vegetables and some chili flakes. Next thing here, we have some jungle curry. You might be wondering, where's the curry? Well, first of all, here's the rice, some really delicious looking fried egg. Honestly, here's the curry. It doesn't really resemble curry, but inside, it's like you can see some chili floating around, some mushrooms, cucumbers, and it smells really peppery too. And the last thing here is some fried chicken. You can't go wrong with fried chicken. So we're back outside again in the Chatuchak traditional old market, and this section here basically sells pets like fish, chicken, hamsters, rabbits, whatever. So you may think, oh well, okay, sure, they just sell animals and stuff, but apparently studies have shown that Chatuchak market is also the center for trade in illegal wildlife. And apparently in a survey conducted in 2015, around 1,200 birds, around 100 species of birds have been spotted for sale in at least some of these shops, and in total apparently 9 of these species were apparently listed as threatened, and another 8 were near threatened. So you may think, okay, wow, they sell a bunch of these exotic animals, and yeah, just to remind you, they are exotic for a reason. Alright, so we are finished with Chatuchak market and the next tea shopping mall. And this is the other side that I didn't get to show on the way in just now. There's the famous Chatuchak clock tower right in the center over there, among the many marketplaces and stalls down there. Chatuchak! Oh my god, Chatuchak! Bash! Bash! So after Chatuchak market, the next thing on our agenda is Chinatown. In Chinatown, there's food. Enough said. Let's go see what food they have. Alright guys, so we've arrived in Chinatown, Bangkok, and we're parked outside the shopping mall, Chinatown shopping mall, and now we're just walking out hoping to find some food, look at some cool things. So this place we're eating is Nai Mong Hoi Sot, and I believe that the thing they are famous for is oyster omelets, so let's go try that out. So we actually ordered 2 types of oyster omelets. This first one is called the crispy egg oyster omelet. As you can see, the egg, they look like little bits of fried chicken or something. I don't know, but it's like, it looks really crispy. So here is our soft egg oyster omelet. As you can see, this time the omelets were actually cooked into the egg. So there's omelets all around the egg, inside the egg. Everything's all mixed up together. They aren't laid on top of one another like in the crispy version. And with that, we continue our walk along Yawarat, aka Chinatown. The next store is Patongo Savoy Yawaran, and basically they sell a type of dessert. As you can see, the main shop is currently under renovation, so we'll be sitting next door in the air-conditioned room. So here are our goodies. So here we have Patongo, which is basically a type of fried dough, and to the side there is some custard with like some sort of pandan custard, right, I think. So you dip it in there and you eat it. It's very simple, street food. And to our left here, the coconut ice cream. And something you should know about this Patongo is that it actually has a Michelin star 2 years in a row. To our third Michelin star restaurant of the day. This is 9-egg roll noodle, and basically they sell all sorts of Chinese food, obviously here in Chinatown. So let's see what they're famous for. So here we have some pork soup. Basically, we have number 1, pork, roast pork cereal. And then what else do we have in there, Mom?
Pork blood.
Pork blood, alright, staple.
Pork liver.
Pork liver, of course.
Pork ball.
Pork ball, pork intestines. I spot some intestines, yeah.
Pork meat.
Pork meat, of course. So yeah, it's a very, it's variety. It's a variety of pig meat inside here. So what do you think about it, huh? Good. You know what? It's Michelin star. I won't question it. So after we finished with our soup, we journeyed next door. Right next door is actually Paknam Healthy Boy. Basically, the Healthy Boy brand is a brand of soy sauce. Not soy sauce, sorry, oyster sauce. They make oyster sauce, and it's actually quite well known. Another thing that they're well known is oyster sauce ice cream. So let's just have a nice spoonful. Okay, it wasn't salty. I was wondering if it was gonna be something like that. I mean, it's kind of caramelized salt taste, right? I mean, okay, yeah, it's like some sort of like caramelized salt taste, which I guess makes sense for soy sauce. Something I noticed in this place too is that how Chin, basically a sort of fortune telling method whereby you put several numbered sticks into a cup and shake it around and it determines your fortune. In here you just scan a QR code and they do the roll for you, which is definitely a modern way of an old Chinese tradition.
So after a while walking, we found Chak Pui, another one of those restaurants that were found on the Michelin Guide. If you didn't know, Chak Pui, also known as musical chairs, is called that way because they don't have tables. So if you're a customer, you just have to simply find one of the chairs, stools, and sit down the moment one of them becomes empty, making it a sort of game of musical chairs.
Chak Pui curry rice.
Chak Pui curry rice?
Yeah, it's damn good this one.
I forgot to film myself eating, but it's really good Michelin star curry. I'll give you an idea how crazy this curry is. It's the creamiest curry I've eaten in my life. Really creamiest of everything. I thought to myself that it wouldn't have much taste because there wasn't much color when I ate it. It was very creamy. That's what was special about this curry.
Hello guys, it's nighttime now and yeah, we're looking for some dinner. So near outside our hotel we decided to get a quick dinner. So here we are in this restaurant. I'm not sure what the name is because I can't exactly understand, but they have a few dishes here that we thought we should try. So yeah, let's go see what it is. Alright, so here's our first dish. Here is some fried rice, and the thing you'll notice first is of course the crispy bacon on top. That is something that is certainly quite special about this fried rice. So the next thing we have is some mihun or vermicelli noodles, and the thing that you'll notice is that it comes with a slab of pork. This pork, yeah, as you can see just now, this pork was grilled using a blowtorch. So I hope this will have a very, very delicious texture.
So, like, right after we finished that, we actually kind of just went into a food coma and fell asleep the moment we got to our hotel room. So, I didn't actually record an outro for this. So, good night, I guess.